What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Pauper. Doing Pauper Rakdos madness today. Started just barely under time here as far as the actual stream getting started. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. I think I've already shared it. I may not have. I think I did, though. Gonna do some quick sharing. Just to make sure everyone knows. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday. We're doing some Pauper today. Tomorrow we'll be doing, whoops, my mic fell. Tomorrow we'll be doing, what? No, why is my mic falling? You alright? You alright there, Mike? What's happening? Okay. Sorry about that for the banging. Let's try this. How's that? How about that? That better? That way it doesn't fall. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Awkward. I don't know why I kept falling like that. Alright. Sorry about that. Please put a punt on the board. No Jace today. Okay, fine. Your background music is from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Yes, Marcus. Playing some Marvel vs. Capcom 2 today for the stream. Probably won't be all Marvel today. You'll be cycling around. Alright, let's get into it. If you guys haven't seen the deck tech, the deck tech was on the channel already. Decklist is in the description if you guys want to check that out. Mike drop Joshua, yeah. Alright, so the deck is kind of like a Madness deck slash Vampire deck. I really liked how this energy was here. So we have 4 Bump the Night, 4 Pulse Tracker, 4 Faithless Looting, 4 Insolent Neonate, 3 Lightning Axe, very good removal, 4 Bolt, which is very good, 4 Dusk Legion Zealot, and 4 Olivia's Dragoon. Then we have 3 Alms of the Vein, 4 Fire Temper, and 2 Gurmag Angler. Because we have a lot of cards going to the graveyard really quickly, Angler is very good for us. Alright, sideboard here for us. Just going to sort this by color here. We have 4 Duress because the control decks and the kill decks in black are very, very hard to deal with, as well as some burn decks. That's what a Duress is here for. 2 Blazing Volley for those elf decks. 2 Pyroblast for the Delver deck. We have 2 Shatter for artifacts. 3 Terminate for some hard to deal with creatures like the heroic decks. And 2 Relic for some, you know, stuff like Delve. So, why Pulse Tracker over like Night Market Lookout? Marcus, basically just the reason was because it is a Pulse Tracker was a vampire and Night Market Lookout was not. But yeah, I do agree that Night Market Lookout is a much better card because we do gain life from that card. Let's see here. Let's go Rakdos Madness and get right into it, guys. Whoop, goodness. I was under a bit of a time crunch today. Had to run and grab my vehicle. I had dropped it off earlier this morning to get its oil changed and stuff, and picked it up. Then it got like stuck in traffic. Play first. Let's see. Opening hand, 3 lands, Faithless Looting, Pulse Tracker. This is a keep for me. Trying to keep you honest. No, it's fine. It's fine. Person going first. Good luck, have fun to this person. Got some Sonic 2 music now. Not just MVC. Good news. If you get flooded like usual, you can usually pitch them. That's true. Let's go with the Pulse Tracker first. Opponent's playing blue. Might see a Delver deck here. If you were to put Blightning in, what would you think would be take out? I was trying to put in, and it is my favorite card. I do think if you want to go more Blightning into a more burn route, taking out a Fiery Temper is probably better there. And kind of going towards a more burn-heavy deck. I do think Faithless Looting is still good in that kind of deck. I'm dual stream watching. It's nuts. Hearing both streamers. Perfect for this madness theme. Nice. Ponder here. Yeah, this is probably a Delve deck for us. Or a Delver deck. Just got to see what we can do. Gonna adjust my mic real quick. Don't mess up. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's 6 for opponent here. Preordain and Ponder. This opponent wants to draw some cards. Cheating on turn. What's up, Josh? Playing some Pauper today, trying to stay away from Modern because Modern testing right now is full of Jace the Mind Sculptor. And I just didn't feel like dealing with that monster. Neonates here. Let's go for a Mountain. I do like Neonate here. Bump the Knight's probably the other play for me here. Let's go Bump the Knight and get in for 2. Nice. Behind Ice Gaming. Accidentally made you a mod and I'm putting people in timeout. Elliot, you know, just some behind closed doors information. I've talked pretty extensively about making you a mod in the chat. But, you know, I haven't for good reason. No, I'm joking. That's a joke. Jace is not that overpowered. I mean, Fate Sealing is a thing, so I just feel like every deck that I've ran into in Modern the past day has been a Jace deck. It would be honored. Nah, you're cool, Elliot. I may do that eventually. Let's go with a Mountain here. I like Faithless Looting. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. They may want to negate this, or counterspell this. Let's see what they want to do here. It does resolve. We get Bump and Temper. So we're going to get rid of a Fiery Temper here. And try and go for that. Let's see if this is going to get countered. Looks like this will be countered instead of the Faithless Looting here. Jace is too strong in my opinion. It's format warping. They should have unbanned Birthing Pod if they were going to unban Jace. Counterspell, okay. We're going to go another Bump in the Night here. Excuse me. And then get in for 3. Nice. Dropping our opponent down to 9. We also have enough mana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not just yet. We have Faithless Looting in the graveyard we can reanimate or reuse for flashback. Bump of the Night here is great for us once we get to 6. We have 5 here. We need 1 more mana. Also regret not paying for 10-ticket Jace 2 days ago. Yeah, for sure. I get that it's probably very popular to be testing brews around right now, but unfair decks still get under him very easily. Sure, Josh, that's true. I do think Lantern Control is probably on the back burner from now on, now that Jace is in the format. There's a lot of other decks that kind of just messes up, like 5-color humans. We'll see what happens, though. Street Ninja. This is Anthony. What's up, Anthony? Nice. Ponder from opponent. Gonna hit 6. Let them do their stuff. Morning, people. The audience is bumping. What's up, Gizmo thing? All right. There we go. I also don't know why turn 3 Grizzlebrand isn't played in every deck. What are the good Madness cards are there for this deck? Brewing Pauper is fun. Marcus, the best way to brew, I feel like right now, and I may make a video on this in the future, is with the website Scryfall. It's so easy. Let's go Mountain here. Let's go Faithless Looting. And the reason I say that is because like you can actually like build a deck like with specific parameters, like with your advanced searches, and then it shows you every single card with like partial matches and stuff like that. So I just went to there, typed in Madness, typed in Pauper, or picked Pauper, and then hit search, and it shows you every single card that's available in Pauper that has Madness. Even when cards that like don't even have Madness, it has Madness in their name. So it's just great. What do you think about Mental Misstep being unbanned? Distler's been making an argument for it, but I don't think it would be good to unban. Yeah, I think Misstep still needs to be banned, Micah. I think that card is way too good. Another counterspell from opponent. They're going to go with a Looting here. Okay. Let's get in for 3 again. Scryfall is better than Gather. Absolutely, Elliot. Scryfall is so good. So it's where I get all my high-res images, too, of cards. Because you can download them from there. Popping? Yes, we're popping. Thanks, Darren. That's super helpful. I brew a lot of work. Boring IT job. I got you, Marcus. I'm going to block here. That's fine. Could have gone with a Temper this turn, but I do think we want to have that mana available. Or we want to have our creature on the board to hit for one more time if we can. Hi, super friends. Am I only about to get... I'm only going to be able to get it about 15-20 minutes until I have to meet with my boss. Your interviews, but I thought I'd check until then. What's up? I'd say WotC should buy Scryfall, but their touch is corrupting, and I'm sure it would ruin it. That's true. If you guys don't know Magic Man Sam or Ristic Studies, he did a really great breakdown on Twitter this morning. I think it was this morning, about the new, like, the Art of Magic, the Gathering Dominaria box, like the book, the front of the book cover, about like kerning and typography things, and I was just like, oh, I wish I had the time to break this stuff down myself because it's so good. It feels so good whenever someone's like, yeah, this isn't good, and like these are all reasons why. It's just funny because it's just WotC. I feel like I commented back at him and I was like, WotC's like, as far as their design work, is usually like god awful or like accidentally good, like amazing or accidentally decent. Did he get a new desk? Things and stuff? I did not get a new desk. This is a standing desk. I've actually always had this. I've just done the streams via sitting. So, just easier on me. I like moving around a little bit more. Let's go for a swamp here. Bump the Knights in the graveyard. Let's go for Dusk Legion Zealot here. We can't go Fiery Temper onto Ninja, but... Let's see. Zealot is like, okay, there's a swamp there for the bump in the Knights. Let's get in for one here. Of course, that's Menace, so it's going to hit regardless. Nice. Then I'm going to discard a card. Trigger Madness. Draw a card. Let's see what happens. We're going to go for Madness here. They're tapped out. They're down to 3. Do we get into Bump? We got into Dragoon, which is not bad. Pass turn. Yeah, days could have been a thing there. Only 90 kids will understand Magic Man Sam. What do you think about the new boosters for two-headed giants draft? I like the idea. The implementation is going to be really kind of awkward to me. I do want to see it in action, though. Here's a Gush, okay. Drawing some cards. We've got Bump of the Night in the graveyard with a mana in hand, so we should have it. Got to see if they have disallows. Or just need more counter spells here. No, that's it. Nice. Let's go to sideboard here. So we're definitely up against a control strategy, so I think bringing in Duress is great. I do think bringing in Pyroblast is also very good. The cards I would board out here definitely would be the Dragoon. And then, excuse me. I would like to say the Anglers. As we're going to go more towards a heavy control route here with what we have. So I want to submit that. Disallow, well, no, they might just run Prohibit, though. That's true. Yeah, boarding into Duress and Pyroblast here over the Dragoons and Anglers I feel like is a better move here. Why no Putrid Imp instead of Pulse Rat Tracker? Again, Jancevic, I explained this a minute ago, but I wanted to have this to be kind of like a Madness like vampire theme, so I went with Pulse Tracker instead. But there's Night Market Lookout, there's Putrid Imp, there's lots of different cards that do similar things. So, Taryn, your avoidance of high mana cost things always baffles me. My avoidance? What do you mean avoidance? I like Angler. I just feel like I would feel better about having Duress and Pyroblast in my deck. As much as I hate being a Fate Sealed as a Merfolk player, I love Jace unbanning as it means many more islands. That's true. Yeah, I think Angler probably could have been a great card in there. Opening hand, we have a Mountain. Probably want to go into a Faithless Looting immediately. We are on the draw, though. Let's keep this. See what happens. The spell decks help Angler. That's true. Ponder from opponent. I just wanted to go towards a more burn control route than Angler attacking in. I do agree that Angler is good against this matchup, though. Probably would have been better to maybe take out the Pulse Trackers instead. I just feel like Pulse Tracker does a lot of really great damage early in the game. That's hard to deal with a control opponent. Mana, please. Ooh, got a Pulse Tracker there. Let's go Mountain. Let's get into... Let's get into a Faithless Looting here. See if we draw into some mana. Get into a Temper and a land. Let's get rid of a Pulse Tracker. Probably both Pulse Trackers here. Pass. Lacerator looks like a better Vampire, to be honest. I love Lacerator as well. This was actually going to be a build of just Vampire Tribal, and it turned into a Madness build. This is great. Good to watch Sweet Pauper deck and play and have Inkinji play Bloodbraid Elf Pawns on Twitch. What's up, Eric? Going for a Miscreant here. 1 mana available to them. Got into a swamp. Fantastic. Let's go for a Duress here. Yeah, I agree. Elliot, Madness is super fun. I just kept seeing that a lot of the Pauper vampires in red had Madness, and I was like, oh, I like Madness. But then I didn't like the actual vampires that had Madness because they weren't like as hurtful. Gut Shot, Snap, Counterspell, Dispel. I want to say we want to get rid of the Counterspell. Yeah. None of that was good, though. Surge seems powerful and synergistic. I do want to try a Prowess Pauper deck. That'd be fun. There's a bunch of Prowess cards, like Secret of the Way, of course. Fairy Tribal? I think if I ever played Pauper, it would be Affinity. I mean, Josh, that deck is only like, isn't it like $30 or something? It's fairly cheap, if I remember correctly. Okay. Let's see what we draw into here. Keep in mind, opponent has Dispel. Let's go Zealot here. See what they drew into. Tam, could you please build a green-red Ascend deck? I think that'd be fun. For sure. I'll try and get into that as soon as I can. Grixis Affinity? Ooh, that'd be fun. I love Affinity, honestly. Like, Affinity is so explosive. So we draw a card, lose a life. Bit of utility here. We have Bump in the Night. We're going to hold Power Blast up for now. They would probably Gut Shot the Zealot. I would say they would Gut Shot the Pulse Tracker, though. Are you running Grave Scrabbler? Sorry if you already answered. I'm not running it in the main board here. It's not in the sideboard either. I did consider it, though. The deck list is in the description if you guys want to check that out. And, of course, the deck tech is on the channel. Terrain. Gotta make sure the terrain is nice and flat. Oh, man. Here is Snap here. So this does mean they get 2 lands to untap. We do get the trigger here to draw another card to Dusk Legion Zealot. So it is surprising that they use Snap there. I feel like they should have used Gut Shot instead and snap the Pulse Tracker. We'll see what happens, though. Getting in for 1 here. Dropping me to 17. Did you even see Seth did an Infinite Time Stream deck and went 5-1 with it? Yes, Josh. I saw that. That was awesome. I mean, think of it. 4-1? 5-1? Is that a similar build to your deck? Here's a bump in the night for us. Let's go Zealot here. Having a bit of a slower start in this match. Oh, he did 6 matches? Gotcha, Josh. Sprites. Okay, so that would kill... Let's go Pyroblast here. So Zealot does hit the field. Hopefully we get into some mana here. Would like that a lot. Yeah, there we go. And pass turn. Hate the Counter Fairy. Yeah, Counter Fairy is pretty annoying. I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit. This is some Sonic Adventure butt rock music, so. Alright, opponent's going to attack in with their 1/1 again. 4 cards in hand. One of them, of course, is Dispel. They can't get rid of Faithless Looting with that because it's a sorcery. But they can't get rid of a Fiery Temper if we discard into that. So we might want to just go for the Bump in the Nights here. If we get into another black mana. Got into another red mana. Let's go for Faithless Looting here. See if they have a counterspell for this. Had a sweet fairy type 2 deck back in the day. I missed Lorwyn. Josh, they need to go back to Lorwyn. Like, after Dominaria, I'm like, this is fine. I like Dominaria. They're probably going to go back to Alms of the Vein, Faithless Looting. Let's get rid of a Temper. I think we just go for double Tempers here. Let's just see what happens. While you put the Olivia's Dragoons out, I wanted to make sure we had more abilities to deal with their control board state. Dragoons are very good, but if they just have like 1/1s and 2/2s, going over them is not that big of a deal. Yeah, there's a Dispel. That's fine. They did go back to Ravnica. It was disappointing, that's true. Yeah, it'll be Ravnica again. Which, I mean, it's fine, I guess. I'm not a big fan anymore. Yeah, original Ravnica was great. But I do think going to Lorwyn again would be great. So it's Dominaria, and then Ravnica, and then, like, Phyrexia again, maybe? I mean, we haven't been there in, like, 7 years? 8 years? It's been a while. Okay, so we got 2 Tempers going off. 1 got dispelled, and 1 went through. Down to 16 on opponent. Thanks to that 1 hit from the Legion Zealot. Kamigawa. Josh, I don't think they'd ever reprint Kamigawa. That's hopeful. Mutagenic Growth here from opponent. They're going to pay the 2 life for that, making that a 3/3. Interesting. I would love for them to go back to a Japanese-themed set. I don't think it should be Kamigawa, though. It just seems like that plane is just riddled with like reasons not to go back there. I think the story, though, was fine. I just think the mechanics they used there were not great. Just call it Asteroids. Got into another land here. Let's go Faithless Looting and see if this gets countered. 2 cards in opponent's hand. This might hit. It does. Nice. Let's go with Alms of the Vein here. I want to say we get rid of the Lightning Axe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, our opponent has Gut Shot in their hand, so I'm going to get rid of the Pulse Tracker here. Let's see if the Alms of the Vein does hit. We need black mana. We keep getting into red mana, which is not a bad thing necessarily. It just limits our plays. Ninjutsu is amazing. Bushido, just bad flanking. That's true. Let's go with a Alms of the Vein here and see if it's going to get through. It does get through. Let's go for another Faithless Looting here with Flashback and see if this is going to net us any more black mana. We'll most likely get rid of Lightning Strike and whatever else is not a land. Opponent! We were going off, and opponent was like, I'm not having it. I'm done. Alright, we got a 2-0 on that. Let's go to match 2 here. That's fun. Man, I love me some badness. Lower win, but everything is made of food. Great game. Thanks, Magic. Appreciate that. Okay, opening hand is 3 lands. Pulse Tracker, Neonate, Temper, and Dragoon. I think this is okay. No, wait, this is the same person. I'm going to concede here and get in another match, see if I can go for... Yeah, there we go. I don't want to go up against another, the same kind of deck. Some drink. Play first? Yes. Opening hand. Lightning Axe, Dragoon. I do like this because of the axes, but we'll see what happens. This is going to be a weird keep for me. Let's go with a mountain here and pass. Keep in mind, Lightning Axe can be discarded during their turn. Pauper unit fighting the same people a lot, even in leagues. Weird. Ooh, Tortured Existence here. Discard a creature card. Return... Okay, gotcha. Faithless Looting here. Let's go mountain into Faithless Looting. Got into a swamp there. We're going to go with a Temper and an Axe here. My cat is rubbing up against my leg. What is happening? He's like, I want to be part of the stream. He can't jump up on the table anymore. Or the desk. Alright. 3 cards in the graveyard. Gurmang Angler can be cast next turn. If you go for a Lightning Axe or something. Turn 3 Angler. Sounds pretty good. Phyrexia, but everything is SpongeBob themed. Oh, man. Is Batterskull like the Mighty Conch Cell, that is? Pyro, this is stupid. I'm leaving this stream. Bye, Pyro. Enjoy your day. Going for a Tormenting Voice, discarding a Golgari Brownscale. Gain 2 life, dredge 2. Gotcha. This looks like a dredge situation. Why shatter your sideboard when you can have smash smithereens? Lewis, that's a very good question. I would say reasons and forgetfulness. Yeah. All right. Got the Dragoon there. A little bit awkward for us. No targets with Lightning Axe just yet. My dog just heard your cat meow. I went nuts. Sorry. Oh no. The bog there does hurt our situation for the angler. Okay. And also Faithless Looting that was in there. Faithless Looting from our opponent. The bog was one of the cards I thought about putting into my own deck. I do think it's a very good card. The problem that I had with it is that it came in tapped. But I do think exiling an opponent's graveyard is very good. Ravnica before the guilds. Ravnica Origins sounds like a really good title name. Scrabbler here. Going to the graveyard. Five cards in hand. Let's go with a swamp here. Let's get in for 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could always go with a angler. Cycling the... Okay. problem. May Grizzlebrand get right again. Where did that meme come from? It's so random. Living in deck? Not sure. 5 cards in opponent's hand. Got into a double bolt there. I saved the bolt there just in case they play out a creature for this next turn. If not, we're just going to go double bolt. Sure. This song is still in this playlist. I need to change it. Okay. Scrabbler, I think that comes in here. Let's go with a lightning axe. Lightning axe. 1, 2, 3. Getting in for 2 here. Let's see. Could go for an Angler this turn. I'm going to wait a turn. And the reason is because I want to make sure that I can play both of the bolts. Trying to be careful here. Ugh. Jace the Mind Sculptor is 144.98. Yeah, up 123%. Goodness. Okay. Getting the life from the brown scout here is annoying. Okay. Let's go with a bolt here. Let's go with another bolt here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Let's go with an Angler play. Let's get in for 2. Cat is playing with the fan right now. Cycling, okay. And Prince Jace is uncommon? I don't think so. Sure. Okay. Gonna make this flying. Get in for 2. Cat is messing with something. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, getting it for 2 in the air. Down to 13. Opponent hasn't drawn into a big bomb just yet, but they have gained a lot of life. So what do we want? Reprints of M25. I'm hoping for Crucible of Worlds at rare. Crucible would be nice. Do you think Liliana would get another one? I mean, she's slowly coming back up in price. Basically, the Master sets have not really done much to her. Obviously, Jace is coming in there. Would hope for the World Wake man lands. That'd be great. I think that's kind of a given, hopefully. But you never know. They may reprint the Pain lands or the Fetch lands again. I do think that that might be a mistake. Liliana is going to be reprinted again so soon. Yeah. Hope Toxic Deluge gets a reprint. What's up, Jesse? Pretty good. Go for 2 here. I think we're just going to take this. They have an Angler as well. Not bad, not bad. Let's see. Actually could have made that flying. I don't know why I played that. Let's go with a pass for this turn. Opponent has a lot of tricks up their sleeve right now. Imagine Mox Opal gets reprinted. Mox Opal? Really? That's very interesting. You think they would do it in the same set of like Jace or something? Blood Mad Vampire here. This is one of the vampires that I considered putting into this deck here. I just didn't like that it had 1 toughness. It just traded with too little or too many things. Mainly because I want to spend a significant money on a single card from the Toxic Deluge. Yeah. Ravager is getting reprinted. You think Mox Opal and Ravager in the same set? I'd rather see Mox Opal be banned instead of reprinted. I mean, I'm not bashing that. Mox Opal's a good card. Looting from opponent. Opponent has the game here. We're out of cards right now. They control our graveyard to the point where Angler came out too late. So I am glad we didn't attack this turn because we can block the Vampire here. I'm 17. I can't be spending $10 on a single piece of cardboard. I'm with you. That's why I play MTGO. And Pauper. I'm going to block the 4-1 here. Let's block the 2-2 here. See if they have anything. 5 cards in hand. Okay, those do die. Bolt in hand, that's what it was. Gotcha. I was like, they have something in hand. Okay, Tortured. This card is very good. Definitely want to board into Duress in the next game. Okay. Sure, we're just going to hit 6 right here while they're doing stuff. Got into a bump in the night. Not terrible, not great at this moment. Pass. Yeah, we're going to take a big hit this turn. I think that's going to be game. I'm having that my local game store is considering running Pauper. Nice, Barrett. Whoop. I've almost finished my Is MTGO Worth It video, and in it I talk about how MTGO has all the formats, and how going to a local game store, sometimes they don't have all the formats you want to play. Or if you go to a local game store, you're new, like you don't know, you're not really familiar with it yet. Like, I went to one in Pensacola when I was visiting Jess when she lived down there, and they all played Modern, and I had a Standard deck. And when I walked in, they were like, "What? We don't play Standard here. What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, sorry. I mean, it's Friday Night Magic. I assume it would be Standard." So I just really like how MTGO has all the formats, and there's enough people playing online that it makes it worth it. This is game for us. Let's concede here. Let's go to game 2. I want to go for Duress. I like Terminate as well. Relic is very good in this situation. Sort this really quickly. I think we want to take out Dragoon here. May want to take out one lightning axe. How I feel about standard is how I feel about Pauper, to be honest. Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, Josh, it's just like when you go to a local game store and you have a preconception of like, oh, well, they're going to have this format, you know, and then you get there and then they just make fun of you when you walk in the door. I feel like that's one of the reasons that I feel that I like MTGO more, because all the formats are here, they're all available, and there's people playing them, you know. Let's see. Trying to decide which ones to take out here. I like probably one pulse tracker out. Arms is great. Let's take out one zealot. Terran plays standard. What a scrub. I know, right? Total scrub. Let's get that one bump in the night. And one looting. Trying to make sure we have enough room for everything we just brought in. I thought about getting into MTGO as a new player just because my work schedule won't let me go to any of the events in my local game store. Adulting sucks. Yes, Jesse, I agree. And that's another thing I hit on in the video that will come out soon, hopefully. I talk about how, like, whenever I played just paper, I really didn't have anything else to do, like, except or as far as play Magic until, you know, Friday or Saturday. So. But whenever you go on MTGO, you can just play whenever, like right now. This is probably a keep thanks to Neonate. Let's see what happens. This is low on the land count, but I do like Neonate here because it does give us early game advantage. We do have Duress in hand, and we can discard an Alms of the Vein if we get into a black mana. Since you're all playing on the net, they're all net decks. Hashtag net decks. That's a rant video for another day. Evolving Wilds here for us. That's nice. Let's go for that. Let's go for a swamp here. Let's go for another Neonate and then just get in for one. Yeah, if you knew you're not going to win without net decking, I agree. And I feel like net decking shouldn't be a negative thing. I feel like net decking is a very positive thing for the formats and for like players who are new to the game, because it's just like, if I walk into a game store and I'm like, oh, I'm new to Magic, and they're like, oh, just buy the Planeswalker deck, and then you buy that and you just get creamed like over and over again, like, that's no way to live, man. Where instead I can go to like MTG Goldfish and be like, hey, what is a cheap modern deck? Oh, Rakdos Modern. Okay, that's like $60, and then just get that deck, you know? Even if you aren't new, if you want a deck to be competitive in the meta, it's not a bad idea to look at what other players are doing and decide that you can do better. Or, yeah, what you can do better. If or what you can do better. Some people want to play the game to win tournaments. It's also true. Net decking is the only way a new player like myself could get into the format. Yep. Why Pulse Tracker, not new Ixalan Vamp? New Ixalan Vamp is uncommon, King. I wanted the new Ixalan Vamp, but we put the Pulse Tracker instead. But yeah, the other Conquistador, he's uncommon. Gonna hit 6 for an opponent here. Actually, I'm gonna hit 5 just in case they go for a bolt to a Neonate. Dude, I need to net deck to see if I'm being an idiot when I'm brewing. Kieran, you're not wrong. I do that all the time. I especially if I'm like trying to do a deck tech for the channel, I definitely look up that list to make sure that there isn't one online already, or one that is close to what I've started to brew, and then go from there. I try not to be influenced by the other net decks, but I try to make sure that it's not like a carbon copy. That's why a couple months ago I did the Cat Tribal deck. And Saffron Olive released his deck tech like literally the day before mine, and his and mine were so similar. Like, I think we were like 3 cards off, you know. And I never want that to happen, you know. It's crazy. Net decking is part of any successful trading card game. It's true. Winning is fun to some people, though. That's true. Okay, I do think we are at a bit more of an advantage here, thanks to their starting point. Got into a mountain here. Let's go for a Zealot. 6 cards in hand. Bump in the Knight. Okay. Let's get in for 2 here. Vicious Conquistador is an uncommon, yeah. I live by the code of jank. One win is all I need. It's so true. Not sure whether you should force 4 lightning bolts in your red deck or you should be a space filler to make up to 36. I don't know. I think bolt in a red deck is pretty common. Let's see what opponent's going to do here. Excuse me. Rakdos, okay. Sure. Passing turn, okay. Another mountain. Getting into too many mountains here. Let's get in for attacks first. Okay. Let's go with discard a card. Madness. I'm going to do Alms of the Vein here. Pulse Tracker. Gotcha. Need black mana badly. Got into a similar situation in match 1. We have even mana distribution, though. We have 9 swamps and 9 mountains, so we're just getting into them awkwardly. Yeah, Dalton, Night Marker Lookout is a strictly better card. I picked Pulse Tracker because I wanted this to be like a Vampire / Rakdos Madness build. But yeah, Night Marker Lookout is a much better card. Strictly better. Strictly better, MTG. Morbid Curiosity is rapidly becoming my favorite card out of Kaladesh block. Nice. Okay, here comes the brown scale. Tormenting Voice. I do appreciate Faithless Looting over Tormenting Voice, but I do like Tormenting Voice as well. Because you only discard 1 card. You do pay 2 mana, though. Do you have any actual vampire synergies? Nah, Josh. I just wanted to be vampires. Just a flavor thing. It's because I like having fun, Josh. That's the point. But yeah, Night Marker Lookout is a much better card. Angler coming in here. Let's see. Angler for ourselves. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We actually have enough for an angler right now. 6 cards in hand. Let's go angler ourselves and pass turn. I like that Rakdos flannel. This is like a dark navy. Pulse Tracker. Great. Remember that. Equals how you know Terran isn't a decker. It's true, Dalton. Very true. Oh, we could have attacked with the Menace guy. You're right. You're right, Josh. That was a punt there. We could have attacked with the Menace guy. Absolutely. That was a punt. And they also gained a life from that as well. So they have 4 mana on the battlefield thanks to the Carnarium. Very strange artwork. Very scary. Navy. Is it flannel? Just this. Go change. Oh, I'll go change right now. I'm just kidding. I'm good. All right. Taryn, you're never going to be a successful cosplayer. I have cosplayed twice, by the way, just so you know. Back in college and high school. I went to 2 different anime conventions. One time I was Urahara Kisuke from Bleach, where I had like the hat and the little cane and everything. And the other one was Sonosuke Sagara from Rurouni Kenshin. And that was some Japanese words right there, I tell you what. No attacks from opponent. Terminate's going to be great here. Let's get in. Let's get in! They might have a bolt here. They block with a fairy. They do not. Very nice. Keep in mind we have Bump of the Night in hand. Gruul strikes me as more likely to wear flannel. Yeah, because they're, you know, chopping down some trees. Manly. Only twice with the cosplay. I would have guessed more. Nah, Street Ninja. I haven't had time. I did think one time to do a Gorin cosplay because I'm like a big dude. But that would take a lot of effort. I just don't have that right now. Well, towards cosplay. Faithless Looting here. 8 cards in hand. Abs and flannel sounds awful. Sounds like something you'd wear on Easter or something. Plaid but not flannel. Gotcha, gotcha. Very, very fine line there. Elliot, now you're like inspiring me to make like fan art of like anime girls and like different like fashion outfits of the colors of Magic. That'd be fun. Like different Planeswalker type girls. Or boys, whatever. I would say Gruul would be like a big like dude with a beard. Bump of the Night in hand. Do it. Alright, we want to go with let's see. I like going with Duress here, honestly. He does have 5 cards in hand. This might prompt him to do something. Let's see if he has a bolt in hand with that fairy. Terminate. There it is. Yeah, I was expecting something like that. Yeah, bolt in hand. Let's get in for one here. Wanted to prompt him to get rid of something. Yeah, Derek, I wanted to attack, but I did think that they would want to trade either with a bolt or the terminate. We got rid of both that time. So, I'm okay with that, especially with our pulse trackers in hand. Ooh, Tortured Existence here is going to be a little bit harder to deal with, thanks to the brown scale here. And they had a Scrabbler in hand. And another creature, so... this is going to be more difficult to deal with now. Keep in mind, we do have Bump in the Nights doing 3 damage instead of 2, so we can do that. We just need to get into more black mana. Flavor Police, open up the door, Taryn. Oh, man. Should the brawny man wears Gruul flannel? What's your favorite Ravnica guild lore-wise? Mine would probably be Izzet. I think Izzet's probably mine as well. I love Azurius, though, from a playability standpoint and just, like, overall, like, how they treat everything. But yeah, I think Izzet's probably the most fun. Orlov is really fun, like Niv Mizzet, just because of Wizard, Dragon Wizard, which is why Izzet is my favorite. Gotcha. The memes have been affecting my vocab. Okay. Would love to have had a Faithless Looting here. Be great. We've been ahead this entire game, but this Tortured Existence play is really going to put us on the back burner. I'm going to hit 6 as they do all this stuff. Kevin. Making a 2-2. This does mean the Neonate can't get through now. Keep in mind when pulse trackers attack, they do ping our opponent for 1 life, so we may just do that and not worry about them living. Okay. 3 cards in hand. I remember reading an article about how they designed Ravnica, and the bit that stuck out to me was they talked about black-white design philosophy being organized crime. Swamp, nice. Let's go Pulse Tracker into Pulse Tracker. And pass turn. So we can do 3, 6, 7, 8 points of damage this coming turn. Yeah, Orzhov, flavor text, perfect for a flavor standpoint, for the color combo. So I think Orzhov was my favorite from the flavor standpoint. Nice. You should play Zangief from Street Fighter. Man, Zangief is probably my least favorite character to play in Street Fighter. I mean, like, I'm not a grappler. I just don't like the grappling in that game. The Red Cyclone! But he does have a cool, like, voice. You know, very Russian. Up to 15 here. Come on. What do we got here? Opponent is outreaching me now with the cycling and everything. I really like his deck right now, though. I really like the Tortured Existence play. Very cool. Might steal this idea for a future Pauper deck. Yeah, Monstrous Carabid. There you go. Up to 18. Like your Wing Zero Gundam back there. Thanks. I have the Death Scythe and the Heavy Arms in boxes. I'm still trying to build those. Got to find time to do that, though. Want to put those probably right there as well. They just take forever. I never played against LTG on Street Fighter V. He's a great player who takes losses really well. No. Oh, man. Okay. You should get a D&D icon on the Realms thing. Yeah. You guys are talking amongst yourself, getting it for 2 here and flying? Yeah, sure. There's Relic. Thank you. Let's go Relic here. Okay, what do we want to get rid of first? Probably the Carabid. Angler is also a thing to do. Trying to decide between the Carabid and the Angler. I think Angler is probably the thing, because this Relic is going to prompt them to want to bring back Angler. Sell your guitars for a Dragon Terran. It's the right thing to do. No, thank you. We're going to have them pick. It's going to be a Terminate, probably. We could have done the entire graveyard there. That might have been the misplay. They got rid of a Lightning Bolt. Gotcha. Gonna get rid of both of the bumps here. And pass turn. Okay. Yeah, we're being outvalued right now, Kai. I agree. Tormenting Voice. Yeah, if they keep the nope, they're gonna bring Brown Skull back. If they keep Brown Skull in the graveyard, we may just get rid of it. Might honestly just get rid of the graveyard this turn. It's very hard to deal with. The value proposition they're giving right now is ridiculous. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Scrabbler. Okay. Yeah, I think we're dead here. Not this turn, but I think we've been outvalued to the point that it's not worth it to continue the match. Hey, folks, just popping in. I wouldn't have wall-to-wall meetings today. Aw, sorry, Tarek. I mean, it's good that you're busy. That's very nice. Hope your meetings do go well as well. Yep. Yeah, here's the angler here. Yeah, they picked angler there. Do. Okay. Just waiting on our opponent here. Getting out the other angler. Yep. Gonna block the 5/5 here. Okay. They're getting rid of Terminate here. That way we'll only have creatures in the graveyard. I do think we're probably dead here. Yeah. I'm going to scoop just to save us some time. Let's go to the lobby here. That's a 1-for-1. Let's get on to match 3 here. That's a really cool idea, though. Do. All right, start game. Good luck, have fun. Broken Hearts. My friend calls Pauper mini modern. It's basically that, Kai. I would say it's very similar to that. Let's see, 3 mana Zealot, Neonate, and Lightning Axe. This is probably a keep for me. Let's see if this is ooh, what is this? Mongoose. Let's go Neonate here. Pass. Mongoose is going to be hard to deal with. We have to just beat it. All right, keep the Hell Hydras to a minimum here. Let's go with a swamp here. Let's see. Probably Bolt the Bear. Josh. Yeah, Tron is in Pauper, I believe, right? Let's see. They takes them to 4 if they have a mana here. Could go into Faithless Looting. I do think we go for Zealot instead. Didn't know Terran was so pro Justice League. I am a big fan of DC Comics. I won't lie about that. Dragoon here. Going to attack in here. They can double block if they want to. Annihilator 1 Eldrazi. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. And Pauper, Josh. I don't know. Okay. Opponent passing turn here. No land drop. Bump in the night. Not bad, not bad. Well, while they're doing that, we're just going to go for another Zealot. Draw another card, lose some life. Nice. Let's get in for 2 here. Gotta hold up the cards we have in hand just now. All right, nothing, no blocks. I think we go for Faithless Looting here, honestly. Let's go looting. Neonate Mountain. I think we keep the Dragoon for the Madness trigger here. Let's get rid of the bump and a mountain. Pass turn. What's up, Dakota? Opponent missing the land drop is great news. That's true. Opponent does have a mana producer here with Werebear. So they did get their jungle hollow there. Right, yeah. It's Pauper legal if it's ever been printed as a common, even online. Very true. Alms of the Vein is here. Let's go Mountain. Would love to go Lightning Axe into the Mongoose, but we can't. Let's go Lightning Axe, kill the Werebear here. Madness on Alms of the Vein. Let's see what opponent has for us. Nothing. Okay. It's Pauper only if Terrence says so. No, that's not the case. Sorry about that. All right, what you got? Going for another Neonate. Let's get in for a 3. One with Menace. Do. Might discard the Dragoon if the Neonate is targeted. Wonder if Dual Shot would be good here. Dual Shot's very good, Kevin. But I put Blazing Volley in my main board instead. Trickery is also a very good card, but I prefer Blazing Volley. Elves. Infect and Boggles. I did look to building a black-green Infect deck for Pauper, so that might be next week. I keep looking at that list. I'm like, oh, there's so many good things. You could also do green-white. Like green-white, like auras. Infect. Aw, opponent. Too slow. See what we had here. Pulse Trackers, Dragoons. Yeah. Skip another match here. I'm not going to count that one. Boggles, Infect Elves. Still hate Tron more. Play first, yes. Opening hand is 2 lands and a Zealot with 2 bumps and a Pulse Tracker. This is fine. Let's go this into Pulse Tracker. Pass turn. Another one. Gonna pass turn here. A couple friends and I played Standard Pauper last night. Only Standard Legal Common cards. It was so much fun. Best time I've ever had playing MTG, and I lost so bad. Nice. Lava Spike to us. We're going to go with the Zealot here to try and draw some more land. We're losing some life here, but if this is a burn deck, then Alms of the Vein is really going to come in handy. PK quotes all day. Okay, it's 6 for opponent here. This music making me dance. Searing Blaze. Let's go for a mountain. Gonna go Pulse Tracker into Neonate here. And get in for 1. You know, it's weird whenever an opponent targets. Well, I guess Searing Blaze is 1 for 1. Yeah, that's true. We're down to 13 right now. PK quote. Yeah, it's DJ Khaled. What's up, Patrick? Chain Lightning here. Why bump in the night over Bolt? Kai, they're both in the deck. Let's see what we can do here. We'd love to get into an Alms of the Vein, honestly. There's another bump. Let's go bump. I know it's a super cool string. Alright, getting in for 4 points of damage here. Gonna hold on to Fiery Temper for a minute. We're at 9, so we're very low as far as where we are in the match. Bolt at the end of the turn there, we're down to 6. So do they have 2 more bolts? I think this is a Shadow the Hedgehog song, honestly, from Sonic Adventure 2. I can't place it, but it sounds aggressive. Oh, do they have another bolt or a shard volley or something? Do they have it? They have it. It don't matter. Let's concede here. Let's go to game 2. Okay, against this particular deck, we want to take out the Dragoons. We want to bring in the Duresses. Shatter could be okay, depending on what they have. Blazing Volley is okay as well. I honestly think this is fine, though. Probably better to take out the Lightning Axis here. And bring the Dragoons back in. To have more attackers. I joined a new commander group yesterday, and 2 out of the 4 people were playing land destruction. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Play first, yes. This is a keep. We're going to turn 1 Duress. That's not fun for anyone. Oh man. Opponent seeing if they want to keep here. They mulligan to 6. They mulligan to 5. Oh, this Duress is really going to hurt them then. Oh, they mulligan to 4. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They kept 4. I mean, I wouldn't go lower than 4. Turn 1 Duress is really going to hurt them here. They got nothing. No lands. Electrickery is okay. Needle Drop. Let's go for Bolt. Get that out first. Pass turn. Wow. Top 10 anime twists recorded on stream. Yes. Yes, yes. Alright. Mountain. They top deck into a mountain because of the scry, I would assume. Alright, I have Angler here. Let's go for a mountain into a Faithless Looting. Would love to get into an Alms of the Vein. Got into a Bump in the Night. Let's get rid of a Faithless Looting. Probably a Dragoon here. Then go Bump in the Night. 2, 3, 4, 5. We already have enough for an Angler. When we play the Swamp next turn, we can still keep the looting in the graveyard, or 1 looting in the graveyard. They're playing Burn. Okay. Looks like opponent didn't draw anything. We have another Duress in hand. Let's go Duress. Okay. Electrickery is annoying. Fire Blast is annoying. Searing Blade. Let's get rid of Fire Blast here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can go for Angler here. Get rid of Duress, Duress. Bump, get rid of 1 looting. Make a 5/5 on turn 3. Pass! Tanner doesn't like cards, so he tosses them into the discard pile called the graveyard. Oh, that's it, opponent! No way he could have dealt with that without Fire Blast. Yeah. I think we're good, honestly. So let's just hit submit. That was so good. We're in game 3 here. I need to update our listings. There we go. Yeah, that was some salt right there from an opponent. He had to mulligan down to 4. I mean, that's, you know. He did a turn you won. Thanks, Kieran. Oh, look at this opening hand. We're on the draw. This is almost I think this might be a keep for us, honestly, because of the Evolving Wilds. If we get into a regular swamp, that'd be great for our draw. Lava Spike. Okay. We got into Alms of the Vein, which is not bad. Let's go Evolving Wilds for a black mana. Never go past 5. Keep landless 5 if you have to. I'd agree with that. Let's go with Pulse Tracker next, unless we get into a another mana for a Dusk Legion Zealot. Chain Lightning here. Opponent is going off again. Ooh, Needle Drop. Mountain, there you go. Let's go for a Zealot here. Dragoon, gotcha. That'll be a great enabler for us for the Alms of the Vein to hopefully try and survive. Firebrand Archer here. Chain Lightning. Nope. Down to 8. Too scared to use the Legion Zealot here. Let's go the Dragoon. Let's get in for 1 here. They're not going to want to block that. Okay. Burn, I feel like in Pauper is very difficult. Yeah, we could have hardcast Alms there, Josh. They have 3 cards in hand, so... They'll say no. Let's see if they do it this turn. Hardcasting Alms there might have been the answer. Electrickery, okay. Down to 3. 1 card in hand. Fire Blast. Woo! Even with Alms of the Vein there, it wouldn't have mattered. Fire Blast deals 4. Wow. That's amazing. That's crazy. It's so fast. All right, let's get into match 4 here. Yeah, Fire Blast wouldn't have mattered. We've been at 1. The extra damage from the Archer there is what would have done me in. Play first? Yes. Having split mana is kind of puzzling whenever I have hands like this. I think it's probably a keep. Because Neonate can help us. Burn is hard for your deck to win against, don't worry. Yeah, no. Having Alms of the Vein in hand, though, would have been nice, but that Fire Blast is just too much to handle. Let's go with a keep here, play a Neonate, and pass. I do love me Pauper, though. I do love me some Pauper. There we go. I do love me Pauper. What is happening? What is English? Swamp, going for a... Ooh, spicy Fume Spitter. Let's get in for 1 here. Can't block it because of Menace. I feel like everyone forgets that for some reason. I love me Pauper too. He's a good man. Albeit a pirate. I love me some popcorn chicken. I'm just kidding. Yeah, getting in for 1. Alright. 5 cards in hand. Going to 6 in hand for opponent. Need a black mana. If we don't get a black mana this next turn, we might sacrifice the Neonate. Okay. Going for an island here. Gonna lower my mic a little bit. There we go. Do. Getting in for 1. I love me some popcorn chicken. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not a big fan of popcorn chicken, honestly. I'm not a big fan of fried chicken. Black? Nope. Dang it. We got a Neonate here. Why would you kid about not liking popcorn chicken? I'm picky. I'm picky about chicken. I'm weird. Okay, we're gonna probably sacrifice the tapped neonate on their turn. Accumulated knowledge. Draw a card. The need card. Whatever. Gotcha. Six cards in hand. 2 mana. What, you live in the South and you don't like fried chicken? Ninja, that's about right. I mean, I like Chick-fil-A chicken, but I feel like that chicken is very different than normal, like, fried chicken. So, I guess that's my take on it. Delver. The problem here is if we sacrifice a neonate, they'll most likely spitter the other neonate. Let's go with the Pulse Striker discard. Got into a Bolt. Let's go Bolt on Delver and see if this hits. 4 cards in hand. 2 mana available. Another Bolt in hand. Alright. Because Chick-fil-A is dipped in holy water and fed on a diet of communion wafers. Oh, man. Alms of the Vein here. Still no red mana. Or black mana. Pass. Drew 3 cards just then and no mana. Wow. I want to adjust my microphone a little bit, but I don't want to make a noise. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to be patient. The tended and stuff weirded me out. Yeah, that's why I don't really like if I have to go to an event and there's fried chicken on the bone, not a fan of that at all. Basically won't even eat it. There's Bolt. Well, we got damage here. We just need land. It's turn 5. We only have 2 lands. Normally we would run into a Faithless Looting by now. Junk food vegetarian. I had a roommate like that in college. Let's go for a Bolt here to the face. Just to tell him that we're still alive. Okay. 6 cards in hand. Fountain. Nice. Please. Okay. They're going to counter this, aren't they? Yep. All right. Welcome back, Magic. We're talking about chicken. Land. Opponent seems to be flooding, while I've yet to play any land that's of significance. Please? What is happening? I feel like it's worth it to just scoop here at this point. When they have this much mana and 4 cards in hand. These games happen, though. Preordain. Just don't like chicken on the bone at all. Yep, same here. The new Madness deck is discard to hand size. Oh, man. Love rubs. Micah, what is your favorite deck you've built? Probably the Cat Tribal deck in Standard at the moment. Really love that deck. I also do like the Merfolk build in Standard, even though it's not as powerful. Another Fume Spitter here. Please? Alright, we're going to concede here and go to game 2. Had nothing. Let's go to game 2 here. Bring in Duress. We know we're up against a control deck, so Pyroblast is also coming in as well. Relic could be brought in too. Let's see, let's take out the Dragoon. Probably want to take out the Lightning Axe situation. And let's say one Faithless Looting. Submit. Play first, yes. Land 2 of each. Thank you. Gonna keep. Let's go with a swamp and go with Pulse Tracker. Pass. Fish don't bother me. Fish are the best. Bonefish are great. Ooh, no bones, please. I have swamp here. Let's go bolt to that Delver and then get in for 2. Eat my steaks medium rare to rare depending on who cooks it. Gotcha. Tickler con sometime. A meetup. Be fun maybe. Go bump in the night here. I might be going to GP Memphis next, not this weekend, but next weekend. That's a possibility. 2 mana here for an opponent. Another Delver. Let's go Relic here. Don't live close enough. Let's go Neonate. Get in for 2. I've never seen a more confused MTG player than when I played Rend Flesh after board in Pauper. Wish I didn't have Edicts at GP Houston. Nice. Okay, so Delver there does die. Road trip. What's up, weekend? Lush and Red December. Gotta go make some phone calls. See ya, Elliot. 5 cards in hand. Tapping for 3 here. Muldrifter. Drawing some cards. Alright, they're tapped out here. Got into a Duress. Let's go Duress here. Teachings in Hydroblast. Let's get rid of Mystical Teachings here. Hydroblast, we can they'll just in response sack, draw, or sack Alms of the Vein, or sack Neonate, discard Alms of the Vein, Madness Trigger. Hey Sam. Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. We're doing some Pauper today. Had some awkward draws these past couple games, but we're alright. It's just one day. Got Mountain here. Let's go Relic. Let's get in for 1. Dual screening your Pauper stream with the Professor Elf Pauper stream. Oh, I didn't realize he was on stream today. Let's see, 3. Soul Manipulation, okay. Going for another Mole Drifter. Six cards in hand. Delver coming in here. We do have Menace, so we can still continue to attack out. Okay. Let's see what they're going to do here. Looks like nothing. Get rid of that manipulation there. Let's go Evolving Wilds, sack that. Go for a red mana. Sure. Let's get in for 1 here. Nice. Delver top here. Let's see if it flips. Lucky, lucky. Dispel. Gotcha. Gain some life thanks to that bounce. Getting in for 3. I'd assume they would use Mole Drifter here, but we'll see what happens. Passing turn. So much mana. Just get in for 1 here. One problem, of course, is that we don't have a mana to spend on Alms of the Vein, so they might choose to do Hydro Blast here. Yep. They are. We're still going to discard Alms of the Vein here to draw a card. Well, that's fine, I guess. Getting into another Alms of the Vein. Let's get rid of Relic, or use Relic to get rid of Hydro Blast. Nice. 5 cards in hand. They have a flipped Delver on the board here. We do have bolts to deal with it. We've already used 1 bolt. Getting at 6 here. 5 cards in hand. Assuming... Ooh, what is this? Mole Drifter? Yeah, coming in. Let's go Pulse Tracker here. Let's go Alms. This is a sorcery, so Dispel can't deal with it. Okay. Pass. Of course, like with all good Madness decks, we always run out of cards around turn 6 or 7. So we're out of cards, and our opponent has 7 cards in hand. So they've got plenty of gas. So this might be over before it really gets going for us. Opponent getting in for 5 here. That is fine. Let's see what we draw into. Ooh, Ancestor of Will. Architects of Will, not Ancestor. Sorry, Architects of Will. Very good card. So much mana for us. I don't know what is happening. Let's go for a draw here. Getting into that much mana is so unlikely it's impossible, you know? But again, this is a Terran stream, so it happens. It's just crazy because there's only 20 land in the entire deck. And we have, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 right now. Yeah, getting in for 8 here. Another Mill Drifter. Endless. Endless value. Zealot. We're at 4 here. Temper helps a little bit if you want to kill the 3/2, but if they have a counter spell, then that's game. Yeah, that's game. Wah, wah, wah. Concede. Having a bad string of games here. I also keep forgetting to update the listings. Mull Drifter is a top 5 all-time card for me, I think. Nice, Josh. I love the Drifter. Just hate it whenever I see it used against me. Very good Pauper card. We'll see what we can do in this last match today. Haven't had much fun on the stream today, but that's alright. It happens. Pauper is modern light, after all. I'm going to start calling it that from now on. Cloud of Fairies, best card of all time. That's a good card, too. I wonder if there's a good, like, mill deck in Pauper. I haven't really thought about that. Just built a black-blue Eldrazi aggro deck. Nice. Madness. Gross. What's up, Felix? Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a fun day. We haven't been doing too well on the stream, but that's alright. I think this is a keep for us, thanks to the double mana with Evolving Wilds. Realize this is stupid, but I love Ulamog Infinite Guy. So useful to me lately. Okay, Bajuka Bog. Let's go with a Evolving Wilds here. And get a black mana. I thought about getting another red mana there, but we have so many cards here that are all black, so I think we just want to go with black here. Let's hit 6 for opponent. Built a Pauper EDH mill. All the good mill is that rare. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured, Derek. Let's go with a Zealot here. Pulse Tracker, nice. Evolving Wilds is okay. Night Whispers. Fun card. Faithless Looting here. I think we go for another Zealot. Swamp. Let's go for Pulse Tracker and get it for 1. Pauper EDH sounds fun. What Eldrazi Titan should I use? For which format? Modern, I guess? Opponent just said, wait, I was watching the stream. I have just realized that. Now I closed it down. Oh, that's funny. No peeking. Pauper DH sounds abysmal. This game just would be so long. Alright, gonna hit 6 for opponent. Stop being so pro. Alright, he loads Pilgrim. Let's do. Just automatically may search your library for an aura card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. Alright. Gift of Orzhov. Dead weight to kill the pulse tracker there. Really wish we had a... Let's go Evolving Wilds into red mana. Go Dragoon here. Fiery Temper to kill the Pilgrim. Just to make sure they don't have a target for that aura. And get in for 2. Night Whispers, okay. Again, losing 2 more life. Barons, not bad. Inspector here, very good card. Good at shutting down our 1/1s here. We do have a 2/2, so that's nice. Capsule. Okay. There we go. Let's go looting here. Neonate Pulse Tracker. Let's get rid of the Neonate and a Pulse Tracker. Let's play out a Pulse Tracker. Going to lose one of our Zealots here thanks to a block, but we will get in 3 points of damage. Let's go Bump in the Night. And hold up a Bolt if they have a big bomb for the next turn. We have a Bump in the graveyard with another Faithless Looting, so should be okay. Gift of Borisov, Lifelink. Let's go Bolt to the Inspector here. Not bad, not bad. Lifelink is annoying. We don't want to deal with it. We're going to be able to do 4 points of damage this turn. Ooh, attacks a creature. Let's go with this one. Let's still do 4. We could have done 5, actually. We're at 5 here. Let's go looting. I think we just want to keep the Bolt. Yeah, and pitch the Bump and the Neonate. Getting in for 4 points, dropping them down to 1. There we go. We're performing really well right now. Another Edict. Let's get rid of a Dragoon here. They also have the Capsule here, so they're going to use that, I would assume. Ooh, they didn't. Do they have a kill spell for the tracker? They do. They were hoping we would do the Dragoon there. Come on, land! The one time I want land! This is 6 mana, correct? Yeah. Ah, so close. So close! Okay, no, this is going to be the last game, yes. Thraben Inspector for our opponent. 2 cards in hand for them. They go for an Angelic Renewal. Here's Dragoon. He actually can't kill these cards because they're black. Okay. Invisible Stalker, best Pauper EDH commander. Let's see, 3 cards in hand. Do they have a kill spell for the Dragoon here? They do. Wow. Opponent. You are staying alive. Mana, please. That'll do. Alright, let's get a sideboard here. Let's try to think what's worth it to bring in this particular matchup. Lots of kill spells. I think Duress is probably good to bring in here. Tracker's fine, Zealot's fine. I think Neonate is probably the worst out of these right now. Let's check out some Dragoons, though. Lightning Axe can come out now. Let's bring in one Terminate. There's another Trillion. Thanks, Derek. Appreciate that. Let's sort this real quick. Blazing Volley, Lightning Axe, Pyroblast. I think we're okay with what we have here. Let's hit submit. We're pretty even as far as the land or mana base is going. We do have a little bit more, obviously, black, so we're a little black heavy. But having decent mana here is okay. Or even mana. We'll see what happens though. The troll. Just because my name is doesn't mean I am one. That's very good. Good. Don't assume things, guys. Trolls are people too, you know. Okay. What if he is trolling though? What if he's trolling with that troll? It's true. It's very true. Apparently the professor hasn't seen Star Wars and doesn't like music. Like music as in like all music? Like sound? He doesn't like sound? I'm confused now. This is okay. Enough for here to actually probably get a Gourmet Angler on turn 3. The professor sounds boring to me. Let's go with a mountain here. Let's go looting first. Let's see. I do think Neonate's not as good in this particular situation. Let's see. I think you probably want to get rid of a mountain here. Pass. I like Kinji. I like watching Kinji Newmont. He doesn't have music. That's true. Well, he was saying like I think he was just saying like he doesn't like listening to music, like listening to like, you know, reggae or pop music or emo or whatever. I'm being very specific with my examples, but you see what I'm saying. Let's go Pulse Tracker here. Pass turn. See, Kinji's recent draft, have not yet. No. He got Zakama and played 3-0 and 6-0. Wow. Drafting genius or just really lucky? That's the case. No, I'm thinking. No, Kinji's a really good player. He was on the channel for a while. I want to get him back on here. Love that guy. Skyfish. Let's go with the Bolt here to the Skyfish. Bouncing the Inspector here to get another clue. Let's see. Let's go Evolving Wilds into a red mana. I think we just pass here. Roses are red, violets are blue. Reduke knows what love is. Cascades from a hasty 3-2. If I played against him, I'd be like, concede before my opening hand. Against Kinji. White Black Monarchy? Maybe. Yeah, dude also has craziest luck. Yep, it's true. I think sometimes... Let's see. Yeah, let's go temper into the inspector here. Trying to make sure that we want to... I'm going to cancel. We're not going to do Angler this turn. Let's just get in for one. People make their own luck, really, in Magic. That is true. Yeah, I do think it's all up to the hands of Magic the Gathering online gods, basically. Sometimes you get great hands, sometimes you don't. Heliod's Pilgrim here. Let's see what they're going to go for. Another gift. Dead weight to kill the pulse tracker. Gotcha. That's fair. Does feed the angler. Keep in mind, we probably don't want to play angler by itself. We want to go for Faithless Looting first. Could have gone Alms of the Vein there. We're going to save that for a minute. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Land. There we go. Poor Terran. Oh, that's all right. Had to keep him a local game store that was a top deck lucky player. Turns out he was cheating. Aw. As your hand, you choose a non-land card from the exile card. Gotcha. There goes Alms of the Vein. 5 cards in the opponent's hand. They may have the sacrifice a creature trigger already. Let's see what happens. Just joined. Has it been close, or is it just 3 losses, just sad times? Garrett, it's... I don't know. I think it's been okay. There have been some that have been just completely, you know, awful. We went up against a control deck that just wiped the floor with us. However, our first match was a control deck that we killed. So, you know, you kind of take the good with the bad. Got into a bolt there. Let's get in for 6 here. All right. Guardian, okay. Protection from multicolor. Interesting. Ooh, Edict here. Yep. I think we just bolt the opponent here. Would like to Faithless Looting here, but I would just draw nothing if I did that. Yeah, they're gonna block with a 2/3. Oh, it's monocolored, not multicolored. No, well, it doesn't matter. Either way, we couldn't kill it. Yeah, Edict is a black Pauper staple. I agree. Palace Sentinels here. Ooh, okay. Another Edict. Wow. Yeah, opponent's going to come back here. Getting in for 3. All right, let's see. Draw a card. Come on, draw. Let's go looting here. Bolts and Dragoon. Let's get rid of these 2. Go for a bolt to the face. And pass. Next turn we're going to go for another looting. The opponent swinging out. We have an angler here. Let's go for an angler. Pass. Doesn't seem like a common ability. It is. Oh, another edict! Oh, that's right. They can be cast with flashback. That's right. That's right. Forgot about that. No! I forgot to... I hit 6 there. That was a major punt. We're just going to move the punt counter from 1 to infinite there. We lose now because I hit 6 too quickly there. Oh, man. All right, let's go to game 3. Sound like Azizan, sorry. No! Oh, man, love me some Azizan, sorry. One more. Okay. Let's bring in Terminates over that monocolor guy. That's kind of scary. Take out one duress and one bump. Let's try again. Edict the game. Play first? Yes. We have 4 lands, Tracker, Temper, and Alms. This is probably okay because the Evolving Wilds here helping us thin our deck. Let's go for a Tracker. Pass turn. Let's see if he gets dead weight on turn 1. Sorry. This music makes me want to play Marvel vs. Capcom. Let's go Evolving Wilds here. Sack this, go for a red mana, and then just to attack out. Nice. Punt counter is hilarious. It's just a sideways 8. I couldn't think of an infinite, but you know, it happens. We went from 1 to 8. Thraben Inspector here. Mountain. Let's go Temper on the Inspector and just get in for 2. Did Temper over the Bolt here because of the requirement to discard a card. This stream is my favorite to date. Thanks, Derek. Appreciate that. Even though we're not doing too great. Not doing too great. Yeah, they're going to get rid of Lightning Bolt there. Yeah. See what we draw into here. Zealot, not bad. Let's go Zealot here. Draw a card, got another Mountain. Let's get it for a 2. Not bad, not bad. Alright. 2 mana, even Rift Watcher, okay. Flying Vanishing for 3. Scooch your enemy's battlefield with 3 time counters on it. Gotcha. Well, that's annoying. Another Inspector. Looting here. Let's go looting first. Let's get rid of Arms of the Vein here. What is your favorite superhero? Mine would be Barry Allen Flash or Hal Jordan Green Lantern. Micah, you and I would be good friends. Probably Hal Jordan. I like Kyle Rayner a lot. Whenever he did his run originally. My cat. I think I'm going to pass here. Yeah, we're going to pass. I do love the Flash. Flash is probably one of my favorites, if not the favorite character from DC. I think Barry Allen, most likely. Vegeta. Lord Vegeta. I like Vegeta. He's fun. That's a different show. Different show. think Donatello's my favorite. I love me some original Ninja Turtles. Yeah, Pestilence is crazy. Okay. Getting in for 3 here. That's a common card, by the way. Let's go bolts to the face. Let's go looting. Have a terminate. Let's keep those. Let's go bolt to the face again. Pass. Just because of the memories. Trying to teach my friend to play MTG, but he forgets to tap his lands. Sam, that's a hard thing to do in paper. You can't not do it on MTGO, though. Always forgets her attack phase. That's also a thing I talk about in the Is MTGO Worth It video. I break down why, like... Yeah, we're going to go with a hardcast alms here. Why a lot of people, you know... Oh, I prefer, technically... MTGO because of the way, like... Yep, going to sack there. You have the priority bar down here. Like, you have to do certain things in a certain order. It teaches you how to play the game. I feel like Donatello would play Stasis deck. Josh, you're probably right. You have Raphael with a straight aggro. What do you think? Big green dudes for Michelangelo. Let's see, Sentinels here. So much life gain already. Leonardo would play the spikiest deck in whatever format. I could see that. Gonna hold on to terminate for a turn. Angler here. Okay. Do you have edicts? Show me edicts. Do it. Gaining life. So much life gain. There it is. There it is. Getting in for 4. Raph's aggro hub for sure. Bump in the night. Terminate here. Hold on to it. How competitive do you think this deck is? Probably not that competitive. It's madness. There's not really a lot of madness cards in the Pauper format. We do have Temper, and of course, Alms of the Vein. But I don't know. As far as Pauper goes, I don't think it's really that insane here. Skyfish. Yeah, opponent's getting tons of card advantage thanks to the Monarch play. Yeah, we're out of range now as far as killing our opponent. That's funny. We have looting here. Let's see. 2 terminates. No, that's it. Let's see. 3, 6. That's it. GG. Oh, man. That was fun, though. I love Pauper, man. It's so much fun. There's a bunch of crazy cards in the set, like Edicts and stuff like that. But I do think that, all in all, like, the games are pretty fair until they get kind of out of hand. But that's fine. That's fine. Is just showing your last message. Michelangelo is definitely the group hug player in EDH. I see that. Not sure why. But that's going to do it for today's stream, guys. Like the video, of course, if you liked it. We did 1-4 today. I think this is the worst we've done in, like, months, honestly. I mean, we did win the first round, so I think that's fine. But wow. That's fun. Tomorrow, of course, is Fan Friday, so if you guys haven't got your fan decks submitted yet, the link is in the description for the Facebook group. You can join that up. There is a pinned post at the top there to submit a Fan Friday deck. You can always tweet them at me at... Ooh, burp there. You can always tweet them at me at Twitter, right above me, Superhuman Tama, if you want to do that. Would really appreciate that. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me and going through the suffering of this deck. But I appreciate you all, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.